Hey, beautiful people. It's your girl Marlene with Share the Wealth Podcast, where we talk about the Black community and what we have to offer. Hey, beautiful people. It's your girl Marlene with Share the Wealth Podcast, where we talk about the Black community and what we have to offer. And on today's episode, we have two makeup artists. Our first one is Christina. Girl, you can say hey.
I was waiting for you to stop. But hello, guys. My name is Christina at Makeup Chris Brown on Instagram.
Sorry for cutting us up. And we have Rebecca. Okay, girl, come on, relax.
Hey.
What is your ad name?
Rebecca Rose, _1.
She's also known as Christina if you know her and not Rebecca. So before we get started, just tell us about yourself. Rebecca, you could go first.
My name is Rebecca. I live in Brooklyn. I'm an esthetician. I'm also a makeup artist. That's really it.
And Christina.
Hello, I'm Christina. I'm a makeup artist and an aspiring esthetician by next year. So,
That's
two Esties in the house.
Yeah.
I've been doing makeup for about, 6-7 years now. So, yeah.
How about you? How long you been doing makeup, Rebecca?
I don't remember. Even though we just talked about it, I really don't remember. I think I started after my freshman year of college. So, do the math.
Well, alrighty then. It's a little snippy today. The sun is shining. Come on.
What year was that? 2000. The end was 2014 or 15. I guess the end of my freshman year. So 5 years.
5 years.
It's hard. It's kind of hard to mark a specific year or day.
I didn't document it, right? So it's just
it's more of weird. I kind of like this, and it kind of just took off from there.
Awesome. So why did you guys get into makeup?
Okay, so let me tell you.
Okay.
My mom, she had this couponing thing, when extreme couponing was a thing. And she had coupons for Maybelline single eyeshadows. And so I went and got those. Yeah. And they were 50 cents. And I would play with them. And when I went to Sweet 16s, I'd be like, all right, I'm going to do my makeup. And I think after me getting liquid eyeliner in my eye, I kind of liked it. I was
in the eye.
I got it in my eye. And I don't know why. I don't know. It was just something about it. I was just like, I'm going to get this right. I'm going to get it right.
You wasn't defeated. Okay.
Right. I wasn't defeated by that situation. Yeah. It was more of I'm going to get it right.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get this in my eye again.
Yeah.
And I don't know. After that
happened to me before.
Right.
Liquid.
Yes. It looked like oil got spilled in my eye.
My eye turned black.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, my eye boogers was black and everything.
Yeah, it's not cute at all. Yeah.
Ooh, that's why I don't do makeup, guys, because I cannot do all of that stuff.
But it's fun. I can't draw, but I'm really into art. So, I don't know. I think that's where I have that's where my creative outlet is.
I mean, if I need to, I will do it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not like a sketch artist or anything. But I could get creative and do what I need to do. But I completely agree.
I draw stick figures. That's about it.
I try my best to do little sketchy things, DIY little things.
Right.
But yeah, I feel you. I'm not an artist either.
We are artists.
We're creatives.
Not in people's faces.
Yeah.
Right.
There we go.
The canvas is a face.
No, you're right.
That's it.
So whenever y'all need a face, I'm here.
Got you.
All right.
So growing up, we hear a lot of negative comments regarding makeup. Like, makeup is bad for your skin. And just like, why do you have to wear it? You're so beautiful. Now that you're in the makeup world, in the field, what are your rebuttals towards those comments?
Well, for the makeup is bad for your skin part, I think that was said by people that don't take care of their skin.
I kind of agree.
You need to double cleanse. If you're gonna put on makeup, you need to make sure you take it off. Right. And I mean all off.
Right.
So if it's on your face, obviously it's gonna cause you to break out and stuff like that. That and the fact that I feel like the ingredients in the stuff now aren't the same as they were back then.
Yeah, I think everybody's trying to be clean beauty-esque.
Right.
So, the harsh parabens that would be in foundation 10 years ago most likely aren't going to be in foundation now. Exactly. So nobody wants PETA being called on them. Nobody wants anything animal related in their products anymore. Everything is vegan, organic, all that good stuff.
Even the formulations that are made in the chemistry labs are definitely a lot more stable than they were back then.
Yeah, there's so much that goes into it.
Right. Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of animal-based products or animal-tested products out there that a lot of people don't even know about. But now, in this climate, everyone is trying to change that. Right. Yeah.
Because there are a lot of ingredients that are sourced from animals.
Or tested on animals.
Yeah, so now they've tried to kind of switch gears and go towards more of a natural route.
What are some brands that are like that were made from or that were tested
that weren't tested on animals?
Mac used to be. I don't know if they are 100% now, but I know they used to be heavy on testing on animals. Everyone knows that. Everyone knows that. That's why they're not kind of like
popping anymore.
Yeah, they kind of just dropped them like a hot potato.
Yeah, I don't use a lot of MAC products. Yeah, I use
I don't
here and there. I really like their 24-hour concealer. I really like their gold deposit highlighter. But other than that, I don't really use MAC.
Right.
Like that.
Lipsticks were legendary though.
Yeah, everybody had
your favorite?
Ooh, there was a nude one. Oh man. And I like the Ruby Woo.
See, I'm not into makeup, but I know that name.
Right.
Everybody had that.
I felt like that was the go-to red color for everybody. Yeah.
Mine was Heroin.
Heroin was good too.
Heroin was like this.
Damn, I feel so
this
wow.
purpley color.
Burgundy-ish purple, but looks good on everybody.
It looks so good. And you could use it with a liner or without one. That was my color in college. When I tell you, I used to run that thing up.
I think my favorite lip liner was Chestnut. I think that was the go-to.
Hold you, I need that in my kit. That is.
So you still use that to this day?
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a brown girl friendly brown lip liner
for everyone. Literally everyone.
When you say everyone, you mean other black, white, Asian.
Yeah, it's just a matter of what lip gloss or lipstick you pair with it.
Yeah,
right.
And how heavy you use it. You could be really light. You could be really heavy with it. Right. But that Night Moth was good too. I don't know if you know that color.
See, I wasn't. I just knew the surface level.
But that was I would use with the one you just mentioned.
Oh, Heroin.
Heroin. Yes. Yeah, I would use Night Moth with that one. But what else?
Cyber
was a good one too.
Look at this connection.
No, it's just MAC. Everybody is just like
those lipsticks. That was my first high end purchase.
Yeah,
was one of those,
me
and
too.
It took $16 for one lipstick. Okay?
One lip liner was
Mind you, I'm getting $200 a week.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get this.
I was getting nothing. Okay, so imagine that. I'm going to school hungry, trying to save
just to
your
get
lunch money
to get a little piece of shit.
Right.
Yeah.
So what are some clean products that you guys?
Oh, Fenty's clean.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Tarte is really good. Their
Tarte
eyeshadows, bomb.
Yeah. What's her name? Huda is clean too. What else? I believe.
I don't think of any others.
Morphe is clean. I'm not 100% sure. I think they are, though. They work with too many people for them not to be clean.
Christina's saying otherwise.
They're not?
I don't think so.
I mean, think they are.
I could be wrong, but I don't think so.
Nah,
I think they are. How can you tell? Like,
no, it's the ingredients.
Just a matter of ingredients. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can't just look at it and be
like,
it's clean.
Oh, animal clean.
Yeah,
I mean, you kind of can in a way because they do make their product like images. They make their product images and like their, I don't know. It just looks clean. If you look at it, it kind of like gives
the aesthetic of
it. Like milk.
I love milk.
Okay. If you look at the packaging, it's very minimalistic in a way, and it's geared towards our age group. You know, like.
Yeah, definitely.
18 to 25. It's supposed to be like fresh face makeup.
I love their primer.
Yeah. And you can tell.
Hydro
Grip? Oh.
That's my favorite primer
right now. Saying so many things. I'm just like, wow, I'm learning new things.
It's really good. It's really hydrating, but it's literally like, I don't know, like a tacky base for something to stick on. So your foundation will literally grip onto the...
Got it.
But it's all clean ingredients, which is... That's why I like it.
Especially for your skin. If you're gonna put like, especially people who wear makeup every day.
Right.
Yeah, the thing with that though, like I know you mentioned it earlier, but people have that stigma that you wear makeup too much, your face is gonna break out, you don't need it. But it's just that's like, not the case. Do you clean your face at night?
Period. Because if you don't,
you'll wake up with a couple friends.
Exactly.
Okay, like your pores will be clogged, your bed sheets will be fucked up. And you're probably going to be going back to sleep in those same dirty ass sheets. So,
wow.
She kind of read somebody.
Clean your face.
Shade was real.
Yeah, you definitely want to double cleanse, like she said.
Yeah.
Use an oil-based cleanser.
Yeah. Okay.
Preferably something that turns into like a milky consistency. So when you add water to it, it'll come off. Yeah. And then you want to go in with your cleanser and do your routine.
Then that's a lot of work. See, that's
yes,
a lot.
but did you decide to wear makeup?
Right.
So I can't wear it.
You should know. So, yeah.
So who are your makeup influencers? Like, who do you guys look up to, like, when you started? And has that changed over your makeup journey?
When I started, to be honest, I wasn't really looking up to anybody because I felt like everybody who was out at the time didn't look like me.
Yes.
That's the whole reason for me getting into makeup in the first place. I felt like there was nobody doing makeup for people like me. So it's either, so I had to like kind of learn myself. I was first of all, well, you know the story, but I was obsessed with having high school photos, like the off the shoulder situation, because my aunts had them. I was really obsessed. Like, I'm going to look the best out of the entire 1,000 students in my class. Like, I don't care. So I literally either was going to do it myself or like hunt down and find somebody that could do it for me. And I ended up finding someone. But when she was doing it for me, I was paying attention the entire time. Like, this is how I want my makeup to look. My skin needs to match my face needs to match my neck. Like, I can't look ashy. It's very quick to make a dark skinned girl look ashy or red. Because I feel like whenever you're like certain makeup artists or people at MAC, because that was the go-to too. You would go to MAC and they will make you look too red. Me as a dark skinned girl, my undertone isn't red. My undertone is yellow. So it's like, girl, did you look at me before I left? Like hello? Like, you done, and then I'll turn my face and be like, I gotta pay for this? No. Yeah, so that was the whole reason for me getting into it, because I felt like I didn't have anyone to really do it for me. I didn't trust other people to really do it for me. So it's just like, yeah, I'm gonna learn how to do this by myself, because like, my graduation pictures can't come out crazy. Until this day, I got the best one.
I remember.
Yeah.
So now, who do
I look up to? Yeah.
Right
now, because back then I don't really think I had anybody to look up to, but now I like Queen Hadessa, I think her name is, but she's from the UK. But this lady, she's
their makeup
beautiful.
Style is different,
right?
Their makeup style is so different.
Well, there's different types. There's like the Bratz dolly looking kind of makeup, and then there's like the airbrushed skin like makeup. I like both of them because you can be creative. Yeah, but she's more of the airbrushed kind, but still glam. Like, I think she's really for more like wedding looks.
Okay.
So that's what I mean by airbrush. And then there's this guy. His name is Kill Pretty on Instagram.
Oh yeah.
He does Eve. What's her name again?
Marcel.
Yeah.
Eva
he does her makeup, and she literally looks like perfection. Like literally, like I love the way he does makeup on her. Who else? And I think there's one more. I don't know his name. I just know his Instagram name. But he does. I think it's TLV something. He's dark skinned, big dude. But he does makeup for the Atlanta Love and Hip Hop.
Oh, okay.
Out of the entire franchise, let's be honest, Atlanta got the best makeup
production team,
hair. Like out of the entire one, even, they're all ratchet, but out of all of them, Atlanta looks the best. And he does makeup for like Mimi. He does Tommy's makeup. Tommy, she always looks good. He does makeup for who else? Rashida. He does makeup for all the mains. Erica, no. He doesn't do makeup for Erica often. If he does, it was like if she does like a surprise recent, like anything recent. Back then, no. But anything recent, like Scrap, I don't know if you know who that is, but his mother.
Oh, Mama D?
No. The other Scrap that went to jail.
With the long hair.
Yeah. Yeah, her. He would do her makeup too. He makes her look 100% younger because we know she's not. But like he really be slaying. But those are like my top 3 people right now.
How about you, Christina?
I would say the Scott Edit. Does Rico Nasty's makeup, and I'm kind of into that kind of like editorial makeup. I like editorial makeup. Delina, I can't remember her last name, but she does Issa Rae's makeup. Do you remember
I know who you're talking about.
Yes, the Photograph.
Yeah.
She did her makeup in that movie. Yeah. And she does really, really nice makeup.
Even on got beautiful skin,
yes.
though. Like,
so it's very easy.
Every time I see her interviews, I was like, that's my friend in my head.
Sir John, obviously.
Oh yeah,
I follow
definitely
him because his makeup is flawless.
Yeah, definitely.
Who else? And I think just like Mario, Kim Kardashian's makeup artist.
Okay,
beautiful. Like, and they all have a different stroke. Like every artist has their own brush stroke, and even a makeup artist has their own brush stroke. So when I see their work, I know they did it.
Now that you say brush stroke, like it goes into my next question: is what is your signature look? Like if can people see your makeup and say, "Oh, Christine did that"? Oh, like Rebecca did that.
Most likely, I think I've been growing more into like the blush look.
Oh, you like, oh my.
I love a blush, girl.
I can't believe I used to be a non-blush having girl. Like, I used to be like, blush is not for black people.
Right.
That is a lie.
Right.
It is a lie.
I think I used to be like that too. But the one blush I did have, it was from MAC, but it was like a purpley deep purple where I could kind of use it as a contour too.
Yeah.
But I never worn it as a blush really. But definitely, like, if you see like a blushed face.
That's you.
That's me.
I think I'm still trying to figure that out. I think I'm more of like very clean, no harsh lines. Like everything's got to be blended like to perfection.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So if you see a face that looks like it's airbrushed,
might be you.
That's Christina.
That's me.
Yeah, a nice brow, like with some blush, like a simple eye, something neutral, and a gloss. Definitely me.
Gloss is very on brand for me. I like gloss more than I like lipstick.
Yeah, I
like the way it comes
matte.
out. It looks good.
It looks so nice. It makes your lips look bigger.
Yeah.
Like matte lipstick just make you look dry and dehydrated.
And I
used
hate
to
when
wear
that
them
line
all the
comes in. Oh my god, that makes me cringe.
Yes. The line from the matte lipstick, ew.
Yeah.
I think that's why I probably stopped wearing it. Because
Like
I used to,
everybody
when ColourPop first came out,
I remember
everybody was on it. Like,
Yep.
I got every color. What color you got?
Yeah.
And they were not expensive.
LAX,
like,
no, but LAX was a bomb color. Like,
Yes.
LAX was in every black
I think
makeup,
I
but I know
re-upped on that so much. What else? I don't even know. I had
some
so
of the
many.
Karuchi collection.
Oh, definitely.
Roots?
She need to drop that.
Roots
I might.
was
If
good.
she do that again, I might get it because that one was really good.
It was good.
The liners were good. That one was really good. If she ever, I might get it.
If
Karuchi, hello. If you listening, what you gotta do, boo?
Right.
Hello.
So as a makeup artist, what is like the most difficult thing you had to endure in your journey?
Ooh, you go first.
You know what it is,
and does it have to be like just like makeup itself, just like dealing with people, or
I think it's just confidence, really, because when I first started, it was more of like, I want to do this, but every time I would take a picture of my after, I'd be like, this looks so bad, like,
oh, that's self-doubt,
like that, like, what is it that I can do? But I take that energy and I kind of use it to get better, because like I'll look at it, and even to this day, I had a client yesterday and I'm looking at the pictures like, what's wrong with this now? What can we do to make this better? So it's a matter of turning like those negative thoughts of like self-doubt and all of that, and turning that into something productive, where I can just be like, this is what I want to do, so I gotta work at it and get better. So I think that's been the hardest thing for me, but it's getting easier. It's definitely getting a lot easier.
I guess the more you do it, the more confident you
get. I think doing makeup just became like, I could literally do it in my sleep now at this point. But confidence is definitely something you have to have, because you need to know what you're doing and stand behind it firm. Because I feel like it's like a dog. You could sense when somebody's scared.
Yes, you can.
So you can't be scared.
You can't mess.
And now you're just nitpicking at everything that they do. So I always go in with
I think
confidence.
you literally have
I know
to
what the hell
confident.
I'm doing.
Yeah, right.
So don't question.
But I think I mastered the whole. Me and my sister know, like, we do this all the time, but we flash test all the time. So before anyone goes anywhere, I always do the flash test first in in your company, and then you can go out and do what the hell you want. Because I know I know you're set when you leave here. Like, I would never let somebody walk out and I know like they don't look good.
Right.
Yeah. That definitely, I can't.
If you're not hyping your client up after you've done, you finish their face, there's exactly. That's how I know something's, not looking right. When I would look at it and I'm like, something's missing. Right. You gotta be the one to take the extra step and go past your ego, because it really is your ego. You're like, I know what I'm doing, but like, I also don't want to say it in front of her. Right. So you gotta fix it. And once you fix it, then you'll be like, all right, this is good.
Yeah. For me, I think one of the most difficult things I've endured is probably a bridezilla and her family.
Oh, God.
Definitely. They're not easy to work with. I mean, even if you do a trial with them, like the day of, sometimes, well, unless it's somebody who knows exactly what they want, sometimes they'd be like, you know what? I think I'm going to change your mind and do something totally different. Oh, no. And for the girls, I think I want them to do this. And I think I want them to do that.
That happened to you?
Yes.
Oh. Like, while you're doing the makeup, like, they're just, like, changing their mind.
When I get there, then I'm starting to set up. They're like, by the way, I think I'm just going to want to do something different. And I'm just like, oh, okay. Like, I'm ready, but we practiced for something else. Right. But it's okay. Like, I'm ready to, do whatever. But I just would rather when somebody really knows what they want. Because I know what I want. For my wedding, I would know exactly what I want. I will practice it 12 times.
So speaking of that, would you allow, as a makeup artist, would you allow another makeup artist to do your makeup, or are you doing your own on your
I'm most likely going to have somebody do my makeup.
Okay.
Most likely.
I always think about that. Like, well,
I don't know. It's like, do I want to waste the money to get somebody to do that?
Right.
Or should I do it myself? Cause I'm really DIY clean over here, so I don't know.
So why can't you just do it yourself?
I don't know if I'm ready for the stress.
Because it's a wedding, and I want to.
If it don't come out the way I want it to, like,
imagine you having a bad wing day on your wedding day.
Oh, don't get me started on that. Wings, literally, like the eyeliner wings, really depend on how the day go. Right. If it's sunny outside, it might turn out good. Right. If it's raining, it might turn out fucked up.
Like, go so much into it. Like,
I don't know. Yeah, that's definitely. So that's why I might get someone, because I'm most likely gonna do makeup for other people. You see.
So if you didn't know, me and Christina are really good friends. For her wedding, she's doing my makeup. Just putting it out there right now. Oh, which Christina? Because they're both Christina.
Well, Rebecca,
yeah.
Yeah, Marlene said that, so I guess I'll do it. But for mine, I'm most likely gonna have to have somebody because I don't know if I want that kind of stress on my back.
That's understandable.
Yeah. And they got to do it before they do, like anyone else is getting their makeup done. Yeah, because I need to see what's going on. I don't know. I'm a hands-on person.
Very particular.
Yeah.
I might, because I might end
up. It's okay. I might end up doing some people's makeup. I just know it. Because do I want to spend all that money? Right. You know.
Right. For someone who doesn't know how to do it, yes. But when you know how to do it, it's just like, let
me help so we could get this over with. Like, come on, let's go. Yeah.
But now you taking money out of the makeup artist's pocket.
No, but what I'm saying is I'll have someone else, do it. Well, I know what it's like. So I would never if the person is scheduled to do 5 people's makeup, they're getting paid for 5 people's makeup. Now, if they only do 4, that's my business. Right. I'm supposed to pay them for coming, you know? But, yeah, I just haven't worked that part out yet. But I know I'm probably going to get somebody to do my own makeup, though.
As long as you do mine, honey. So, Christina, and have you ever, dealt with a difficult client?
Fortunately, no.
Oh, God is good. God.
I mean, when I was at Sephora, maybe a little bit.
You worked at Sephora?
I did.
For how long?
About 2 years. It was on and off. It was my dysfunctional boyfriend, to be honest, because I worked there, I didn't, and then I came back. So
I saw you you in the Walt Whitman one, right?
Yes.
I've seen you in the windows doing the makeup.
Right.
They didn't even hire me. They're such assholes,
girl.
Ooh, Sephora, did you hear that?
Girl, so when I worked there, I had Middle Eastern clients that would come in, and they have their own style of makeup,
right?
And so they like their smoky eyes to be very, very smoky, very, very dark. Mm-hmm. I was not comfortable with using that much black, and so I had clients tell me, well, this is wrong and this is wrong, and that kind of messes with your confidence, like I was saying before. When someone just keeps nitpicking at your work, and you're like, well, I don't know how to make you happy. So I think that might have been the hardest thing I had to deal with. With someone just being very, very particular and specific with what they wanted.
Got it.
But I think I've gotten a lot better where that's not an issue. If you want that, I got you. I can make it happen. But back then, it wasn't like that. It was just like,
right.
I could do this for you.
Wow.
So, you mentioned Sephora. So, Sephora, I would say, is a white-owned business.
Yes.
As a black woman working there, what were some hardships you dealt with?
Thankfully, I did not experience that. I didn't experience that. So, I was fine. Working
good.
there. Yeah, thankfully, I was fine working there. It was more of just personal things that I had going on. Trying to make sure that I did what I had to do. But thankfully, I didn't have to deal with that.
Oh, okay.
Because if I had to deal with it, I would have been out the door with a quickness, because I would not be dealing with that.
Oh, that's understandable. Right. I mean, that's good that you didn't have to deal with any of that.
Right.
Do you guys know anybody that was just that a black woman that worked for Sephora and was just the way they've been treated or the way the customers treat them?
No, it was more of if you were a guy, they don't want you. Yeah. They'll trust anyone as long as it's...
Well, not anyone.
Right.
I wouldn't go to... Because of past experiences, I wouldn't go to a white woman to ask her what's my shade. Because every time I've done that before, it's a complete different color.
Right.
Hence the red undertone and all that good stuff.
Ashy
the gray or olive. I'm nowhere near that.
Oh, my.
But yeah.
So, you mentioned, white women not knowing your shade. So, what are your top 3 makeup brands for dark-skinned women, for black women?
Fenty, definitely.
Fenty's
of course,
good.
Fenty's
pretty good. Yeah. And now she has, dual foundations. So, she has a matte one and a hydrating one.
Yeah, for all skin types now.
NARS is pretty good. NARS is my favorite foundation to go to.
So good. And Lancome.
Lancome is pretty good too.
Lancome has the rep of being the old lady makeup.
Right. But it's really good. It's really good actually. Their foundation is pretty good. Yeah. What else? Anastasia is not bad either. Their foundation is not that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, with all that Black Lives Matter stuff going on,
child,
right? I have been a little bit on the fence with them about like using their products are very high quality. That I will give to them. However, the culture behind the scenes, I can't really mess with like that. I've been trying to find other brands that
publicly support and not just doing it to save face.
Right. Right. Because I can't get behind something like that. I'm gonna miss their brow wiz though.
So you stopped using them altogether?
I didn't stop using them because when I tell you I've got a drawer full of eyeshadows from Anastasia.
The lip kit, I have their lip kit. I have a few blushes.
It's just a matter of like, what can I use to replace that?
Right. How do you deal with that? Like now with the whole the Black Lives Matter and George Floyd.
I mean, I bought it already.
Got it. I'm not wasting my money.
Right. But because I am also a content creator, so when I do makeup on myself, you know, sometimes I'll think twice about adding them or tagging them in a post because I don't want people to be like, oh, she used it. Let me go out and buy it. And now, you know, it's a chain reaction of people supporting a brand that doesn't really support us.
What are your feelings about like?
I already bought it.
There's
nothing I can do. I'm sorry. I already bought it. But I'm not going to buy it no more.
Right.
And but I already spent the bread. I already spent the bread.
Then there's the people that's like, well, you should just throw it out.
Oh, no.
You going to give me my money back?
Yeah, it's not cheap. You know, I'm with it. But right now, what is that going to do? Me throwing it out. Who is it hurting?
Like, why are we wasting money?
It's hurting me.
Just don't give them free advertisement. That's
Boom. It. Or just don't buy it again. Now you just got to look for something else.
Right. Look for a Black-owned or people of color-owned brand that you could support that has philosophies that align with yours.
Right.
Okay.
And good product.
I agree with that. So, like, this year was a lot with COVID, and you guys are touching people's faces. So... How did that affect your business?
You know, it really didn't, other than with the mask, because everything else with sanitation has always been implemented. Like, you always have to be sanitary when you're working with multiple clients at once, or even if you just have multiple clients. So the only thing that's really changed is me not being able to breathe with this mask on. But other than that, like...
Well, mine is the complete opposite. I work at a shop where I do... facials all day, and we had to get shut down because legally we couldn't work.
Oh yeah.
So granted, we're also working with mucous membrane as well, your eyes, your nose, your mouth. There's 100 different ways that you can end up contracting it if you're not clean, if you're not doing things properly. So it wasn't until recently that certain shops started to open back up, or spas were opening back up. Some spas were already open doing facials when they weren't supposed to, but because they got the green light to do massages, they just automatically opened everything up.
Okay.
So it's kind of hard now, because it's like now you got to take even more precaution with even taking randoms that come in that don't have appointments or that aren't even members. Like at the shop I was working at, we would take walk-ins all the time. Anybody who could just walk in and get a quick 30-minute facial randomly. And it's just like, now you can't do stuff like that now. And then also I think with makeup, I mean, I treated it the same because I'm dealing with the same things. I'm dealing with your eyes, your nose, your mouth. So I waited until I got cleared for work. I waited until work got cleared in order for me to start doing makeup again. Because I was just like, if that's not cleared, I don't think it's even safe for me to start doing it. I don't care if anyone else is doing it. Personally, I just would rather legally
wait until
I don't want nothing to happen. I don't want nobody saying they contracted something. I just would rather just wait. But at the rate this is going, it's looking like we're about to shut down again. So
I hope not. Like, I can't deal with this.
It's starting to look real scary out here.
You saying that made me realize that I didn't work. I just want to clarify that I did not work during, quarantine and all that. I was in my house playing on TikTok,
right?
Okay, playing on my face, but once it was okay to start working, that's when I started working, and I was like, all right, because I had bills to pay, okay?
Right. Feel you.
This is like your guys' main bread and butter, or like this is like your just side thing until...
Well, I work at a salon, and so when I have clients come in to get makeup done, I'm the one doing it.
Gotcha.
So, yes, but no. I would like for it to be a little bit more consistent, for me to be like, this is my bread and butter, but I'm really working at a salon as a receptionist.
Got it.
So,
yeah, me being an esthetician, that's my main bread. But makeup, I would love for it to be the forefront, but you gotta work to find your dream.
Right.
So it's just like, I mean, both things I enjoy completely, but the goal is for me to have it all, essentially. I would love to have my own spot where I can do
That's
both.
The goal.
Right?
That's the goal.
Yeah, definitely.
So you mentioned goals. So like, what are your, like, just expand on those. Like, what is your goal for your business, your makeup business? Do you want to stay there? Do you want to like go into something else? Is it just something just for now?
Well, you mean as
makeup? Just
makeup.
You as a makeup artist.
Me as a makeup artist is what I am. Well, that's what I will always be.
That's my brand. That's
right.
me.
That will always be me. So, I just want to be able to work with bigger people.
Oh, okay.
Travel. I would love to travel and do makeup elsewhere. I think that'd be really cool. Okay. Master classes are definitely in there because I love.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I love teaching. That's kind of what I went to school for. But so I would have no problem teaching other people how to do what I'm doing.
Yeah. Okay.
I definitely want a beauty brand. Like there's just a lot.
I mean, it's a big umbrella, but you want it all. I want it all. Essentially, yeah. I kind of want like the Rebecca Aladdin situation. I don't know if you know who she is, but she literally does things from editorial to magazine covers to fashion week to and fashion not just week. any fashion week. I've done fashion week before. Fashion week is hectic completely.
So much fun though.
Yes, for the experience, but it's literally like a rush of adrenaline. You blink and it's over.
And you're like, oh shoot, I did all those models?
She literally does for specific people. She's not doing everybody.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so anybody who's headlining, she'll do them. Or when she goes to Paris for Fashion Week, like they have her flying everywhere. Right. She literally does some of your favorite people's makeup that you probably didn't even know. She does even newscasters down to that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I want to do that too. Like, and then I want to still be an SD, and I still want to, if I could have a practice, I would.
Right. It's just like
have a whole bunch of
everything.
Yeah. If I could
just have a whole big beauty empire. That's what I want.
I love it. I love it. That's dope. I'm wishing you guys the best. So before we end, just a light question. If you had to wear one makeup brand for the rest of your life, who would you choose?
Fenty.
Oh, Fenty got
was
everything.
So easy. Yeah, they got skin too. So now I'm really covered. Yeah. I'm really covered.
I don't know if I would choose Fenty. Dang, I gotta choose one that got everything.
You gotta choose one, just one.
Oh, that's so hard.
Oh, because their concealers are fire too, so I wouldn't mind wearing them. That one tripped you up. Huh?
Yes. Okay, I'll choose Fenty too, I guess. Dang, I gotta drop everything else. All right, I'll choose Fenty. All right,
yeah, Riri, come on.
Yeah, you got to.
I'm trying to be on a Fenty Friday post, okay?
Right? Have them post you.
So just leave us here with one positive thing that you can say to our listeners and viewers about your journey and how it impacted you.
Don't listen to anyone trying to deter you from your dreams. The amount of people that have told me, well, you can't make money being a makeup artist. You're a liar. Okay? Because I've made money. Okay? More money than I would have at my day job. So I would say don't listen to anyone trying to deter you from your dreams. Because if you want it, you're going to get it.
I agree with that one. I would say don't give up at all. it's very easy to kind of just sulk and kind of deteriorate, kind of be negative. And also, if you don't have the right people in your corner, you would definitely probably quit. Right. Having support is kind of, and it don't have to be like a huge team of people.
Right.
It could literally be your mom saying, like, don't worry, you got this. Or your sister or your brother, your best friend. Because sometimes it be those people that's closest to you that give you that feeling that you can't do it. So you kind of have to put your big girl panties on and be like, you know what, I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep doing it. Even though right now I'm not profiting. Right. Even though right now I'm doing things for free. Right. Because there are going to be times where you are going to have to do things for free.
Yep. And time is money. Mm-hmm. So even if you're not getting paid monetarily, you're getting paid in experience. Mm-hmm. You're getting paid in connections. Right. Because it's not what you know, it's who you know.
Right. Right.
Agreed.
Definitely. So yeah, that's mine.
Well, there you have it. Hope you were able to find a motivation that can elevate our community. And before we leave, let's give a shout out to IMS, Island Media Solutions, for the production of Share the Wealth, and I Studios for providing the space. Thank you everyone for listening, and have an awesome week.
Later.
Bye.